What's up, guys? We're back. We're Final Fantasy. See if we can get through some more. We're 6 hours in. Usually it takes... This is my run that actually beat lots of footage. So you have a star next to it. 10 hours, 36 minutes. So we're basically almost done. We're in the ice cave right now. Let me grab the guide. Put it on my phone. I don't think I'm gonna beat it this play session. I'll probably beat it tomorrow. Like I might do 2 play sessions if I have to tomorrow. Beat it. Then I'll probably start FF2 after I upload all of FF1. You guys are probably all weak to fire. Lots of undead in the ice cave. I'm sure there will be ice enemies as well. I think, we just got out of the fire cave. That is just straight up. You know, magma blocks on the ground, losing health all the time. Nothing but undead enemies so far. This is good. Very easy to take out. And these are like enemies from earlier in the game, of course. They're like new variants. Halfway through July, getting close to August, September for those PoE 2 updates. That PoE 2 update in Borderlands 4. thought there were ice enemies, just undead. I'm fine with that, but I thought there would be ice enemies. I look at the whole Five Nights at Freddy lore. To me, it was kind of a cheesy series, like a cheesy game. But after the lore, after looking at like a lore video, it's actually pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. I'm only familiar with the movie that came out with, I think, Jack Nicholson, where I thought they were possessed by, like, psycho killers, like grown-up psycho killers. But in the actual, like, lore, they're actually all, like, kids. So it's like, people make up a lot of reasons for why they're hostile. And it makes sense. Like, it's pretty cool. I feel like people do take it a little bit too seriously. Just because what they're saying, like, it isn't that deep. Like, it's not that serious. Ooh, flame sword. That should be good. There aren't any ice enemies yet, I don't think. Just... No, there's actually ice spikes on the floor that'll hurt you, like the magma, so... There's that. I think I'm entering a new area, a new zone, energy-wise and all that, when it comes to making content, to where it's like I've done so much that every single change in progress, I'm just used to it. I'm already doing what I should be doing. So it's like, I should be working on doing less and trying to be as nonchalant as possible. Doing's not really something, once you get the hang of it, that you blow up and your head gets big and all that, like, you start, oh yeah, I'm this, I'm that, you know what I'm saying? Just spikes. Okay, here's an ice enemy. I should probably be using the fire sword. We just got the flame sword. White dragon. All the enemies here are weak to fire, so the fire sword's just a no-brainer. Even though the flame sword's slightly weaker than the ice sword. Ice armor. Ice armor is the same as this, but it has higher evasion. You can't wear the ice armor. I'm pretty sure when I do level up my guy to a ninja, he will be able to use it. So I think going forward, it's like I could focus on other things and see how, streaming affects that. Like, I'm thinking about music, how does me streaming affect music? And in this case, it's like I'm always talking, I'm always kind of in a studio setting, So like it kind of helps with the quality. I'm always, trying to figure things out at that level. A lot of people probably get that streaming can do a lot for your other parts of your life, and just go to big head mode, or just don't want to get it. If streaming can benefit other parts of your life, I don't think it'd be so cool or nice. Like, nobody streams forever and then people hate them, unless they're like purposely saying crazy things. There's just a lot of money in here, but it's tons of money, like tons and tons of cash. Almost out of potions already. Just big money. I think it makes sense to, I said this before, look for something other than streaming if you really wanted to be like a big rock star, movie star. Especially because everyone who starts streaming isn't thinking like that. You know, like, they might think of being a big streamer. Like, I don't think they're thinking of that transition. Like, that would be the next thing, like, while people are, of course, needing to reach that high level, being a huge rock star, I'm thinking of course, ways it can benefit you, but not necessarily just being a giant rock star, you know what I'm saying? That's like one movement for people that will stream. Not that you can't be a big rock star, I mean, a lot of times, that's probably the most stable foundation. Like, you have like Logan Paul, Jake Paul, they used to just do YouTube, and it's like, that's a very stable foundation to where at the end of the day, they have a lot of advertising, you know, they can advertise themselves, and they can, if nothing works out for them, they can rely on that fan base, or go back to just doing YouTube. Like, if they're on social media, or they do a vlog, like, it's just regular, it's not... Most people really don't have that ability, they're still trying to establish that from being, like, a big rock star. But for me, it's like I said, it's a very stable foundation if it works out for you. Especially the way things are now, where being this big old school movie star isn't necessarily gonna get you anywhere in this world where you have to know how to use computers, and you have to be able to get, you know, you have to be able to get out, repeat your face out to people and what you want to do. And sitting in like a trailer, sitting in Hollywood where no one can see you, and that being like kind of stressful to be above people, you know, being famous all the time. Like, that's not necessarily going to translate like how somebody like Jake Paul would translate. There's not a lot of pressure. Like, everyone knows about him on YouTube. It's not like he walks down the street and he's like Will Smith. So it's like Ice Shield. We made it. Cool. Evil Eye. He has no weaknesses. But he has, like, no, yeah, you can defend. He has like 100 health. He's not that tough. I guess there is no ice stone. I was like, this is gonna get us that blue stone. It must be the water stone. Meaning, you know, there is no, there is no stone here, just that item. With the item, we're gonna be able to do something nice. Like avoid a bunch of random encounters and stuff. Let's first see if we can get out of here. But I think when it comes to streaming and all that, making content, I feel like the based on the level you're at will really depend on how good you are. But like, if you're really good at editing and you get some high quality equipment, like, it won't really matter. So, that's always an option. People definitely will think you're not that good because you don't have a lot of viewers, and I think that's completely reasonable. People have to assume something. And, you know, once you have a lot of viewers, if you do get a lot of viewers, that kind of speaks for itself. You know, people are just going to be like, okay, this guy's a baller. And a lot of times, like, that only really matters in streaming and, like, doing YouTube, because if you're like a rapper or doing music, people are actually going to listen to your music and be like, okay, this is good or this is bad. So it's like I said, it's a very good foundation for doing other things. If you have a good fan base just on the internet, even like just enough, if you makes anything happen, you know, that you normally couldn't. It's very, very good. Because people just think, well, you're not good. You know, people just want to hate you on like some I hate mainstream big stuff. You still have that internet following. Of course, it pours out of the internet, but like it's from the internet. Okay. See, I was right. There isn't an ice crystal. We have a water crystal and probably a wind crystal. So fire, earth, wind, water. Okay. Makes sense. So we're gonna need the flame sword. against water dudes. I think we're already using it, right? We're against the ice dudes. Going back to the Crescent Lake. You have to get back to our boat. Back to Crescent Lake. Buy some stuff, rest up. So, you know, for me, I think focusing more on the actual idea behind the content, like making a song or making like a skit, that's what I should really be focusing on now. Like just playing games, like that's what I like to do. So like making something with more of an idea, now that I've kind of used to the whole process, I think that would be smarter. Meaning I either have to start breaking myself and have to think of ideas, or I just have to be patient. And maybe just put out some lesser ideas, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to be God's gift comes out of the sky and it's now, like, a song. Like, that's not really necessary. A lot of people's YouTube is made up just for them making such high-quality content with some great ideas or some good editing. Some people just are streaming, hanging out. Some people are, like, MLG gamers. And I think, you know, do whatever you want to do. But I think hanging out definitely takes a lot more out of you than maybe you would think. Like, that's not the easiest thing to do. Like, everyone who watches you doesn't just, all of them just can't hang out, you know, so they have to kind of, like, this guy just hangs out. Okay, so everything we want, we just probably don't have. We don't have a white mage yet, which means, you know, we haven't gotten the next level of jobs. I really like that system. I feel like I shouldn't, but I do. Like even like FF14, the MMO, like you have the job system where you can switch to any job, you know, and there's upgraded versions. It's really good. I supposed to run down here or put my boat? Yeah, I'm probably supposed to leave my boat behind. I was supposed to bring my boat down here. I don't really need the boat anymore after this. Yeah, we gotta go back. We have to run all the way down to this place. Which kind of sucks. Because I just rode down here. This will solve all our problems. As far as random encounters go. This is like... the game becomes bearable. Of course, we're going to be in dungeons still. There it is. Airship. I don't know how you would even play this game without a guide. Like back in the day, especially on the NES, there was no internet, you know. There was no way you would know how to do this. This is ridiculous. More random encounters for me. If you went across the map on a boat this far, like... you'd be cooked. Yeah, you have to go all the way around. This is like not something you can canoe across. Okay, if one of your allies are dead, you cast Cure. Let's cast it on somebody else. Good to know. This is the Temple of Trials. We give him the crown we got from that false king. Or we're gonna give the false king. We have the crown still for some reason. We kept it. Now we can do the Temple of Trials, which will get us an item. This is how we ascend, get our power up. There's a door. Okay. This has a portal puzzle. So. Terrain. Right now, my warrior's hitting way harder. Beginning of the game, he was the best. Now he seems to be the best again. In the middle of the game, the Thief is definitely hitting really hard. Getting towards the end. Mind flares, bro. I thought this was only in Dungeons and Dragons. I thought this was really cool when I first saw them. And I still do. He one hit, killed him. Wait. I'm guessing it's this portal. Crap. There's too many of them now. More portals. Not the chests, though. I go to the bathroom again. Guessing you guys aren't weak to ice, maybe thunder. Nightmares, these look like unicorns. The healing staff. But you don't have to equip the healing staff, you can just use it. You can just use it as an item. Which is what we'll do. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Okay, these dragon zombies are weak to fire. So you just go into the items, and you have healing staff. It heals everybody? Oh my god. Healing staff, OP. I feel like he could use the ice brand, my thief. I have a feeling he could use it. No, he can't. Man, he can't use anything. He's kind of useless at the level of the thief. The gloves. Two heavy hitters put to sleep. And these guys are crazy with the spells. They're not that tough. They golems. Gauntlets. Just gauntlets? I can't even wear them, so someone else must be able to wear them. Maybe like it's a night item. Got the rat's tail. That's what we've been looking for. Undead dragons, I think they're weak to fire. Should be pretty easy. And with the ultimate fire attack. Go all the way back to our ship. We got the rat tail. This will allow us to go to this legendary king and upgrade our classes, upgrade our jobs. Knights, ninjas, white mage, red mage. I think that's already kind of what they are. I think there's a different word for it. That's what they are. But you know, ninjas and knights for the thief and the warrior. But you know, today I did my bench pressing. I almost forgot. Did my bench pressing, my heavyweight. You know, just trying to do max weight every few days. And that puts me into a rest mode. And you know, I did my like 50 sets of like lightweight. I don't know. You can change the size of the map. Which size was it? It was like this size. Must have been this one. I think it's where we get our power. The upgrades our jobs. Makes us gives us a big opportunity. I think now that we have a ninja, he's able to use all the weapons and armor, so he's gonna be way more effective. Let's see. Yeah, the gauntlets were a knight item. Same thing as the ones I already had. They should allow the ninja to use other weapons. Yeah, way better weapons. And he can use shields as well. Of course, this might impact his evasion. Now this is where the warrior... I mean, he's still good. But like... Now you have this knight. Or this ninja. I don't know how this affects them. Still can't use shields. Yeah, this stays basically the same for the casters. As far as armor goes. Look way cooler. They even look older, you know, they look like adults now. You look kind of intimidating. I tried to play Battlefield before I got up here, and there just wasn't any games to break through. There just weren't any. And every time I see that, it just makes me want the new Battlefield to be released. I keep walking back into the hole. Not really much in here, like tents and cottages. We don't really need that stuff. There's only like 2 left to explore. It tells us that one song ago that dragons and men live together. Dragon and men. Dragons and men and dragons. Now we can go back and we can go back and get those other potions and spells. Not potions, just spells that were for the white mage. The knight actually gets access to magic. I didn't know that. It's interesting. Ninja can use black magic. I did not know that. I feel like I knew that the ninja got black magic spells, but I didn't know that the knight got white magic spells. They're only low-level spells. You can learn fire. I think you can learn up to like level 3. But this can be very good if you can get like temper or something. We can like temper himself. You're gonna learn 1 spell. Well, you can't learn that holy spell. Okay, you can learn these 3. It's actually a good thing because if we want to buff, like first turn, we can actually do that now. I feel like what probably happened is I didn't utilize this mechanic. The only thing the upgrades do is give you access to things. Doesn't give you like any multipliers. Doesn't double the warrior's strength now that he's a knight. I guess I'm gonna go around to the towns and see if I can get some spells for these dudes. really cheap too. These are early spells. Yeah, I can learn Temper, so that's huge. Huge. Let's see. Definitely want to go find the teleport spells you can get out of dungeons. Something you can learn now that you have the upgraded classes, jobs. Here we go. Teleport out of a dungeon. See, they can't learn these high-level ones. Which I guess would have invalidated even needing mages. I think that's it. There was one that let you teleport one floor, to the previous floor. I think that's a good idea to grab. Something like that. Sometimes that's all you really need to do. This is what level 3 spells are. Now the ninja can help with AoE attacks, damaging all the enemies, which is exactly what you want. Black Mage and ninja should be able to clear out all the random encounters. You can't heal all the party members. Let me check this one more time. I think that's all the spells we need to hunt down. Now we need to continue on. Doesn't this look like a bird's eye? This guy just said it in the bird's eye. This does look like a bird. This weapon looks kind of like America. This one right here looks like a bird, which is really cool. Didn't really think about that. Never saw that before. Cool. Well, now we're in a new place, guy. They have high level spells. Maybe they have some stuff. Some like equipment. It's pretty expensive. I don't know if I want to buy the Petrify. Usually, I don't think it'd be that important. I'm not going to grab any of these. Those really aren't the types of spells that I'd use in combat. Let's use elemental spells and buffs. I hit pretty hard. Pretty tough. I think I gave one gil for some reason. Found the caravan. Bottled ferry. This is the ferry that they lost in their village. I'll buy like 2 of these. This might help. Especially the one that raises HP. That could help. I don't know how you beat this game without a guide, bro. There's other ones that are like early Final Fantasy that are way more, they offer way more help in that regard, but the first one, I don't know how people beat this. Maybe like talking to the townsfolk. There's like a girl in every town that tells you your objective. That allows us to breathe underwater. Yeah, the town's right here. Gotta land as close as possible. I'm the MP. Yep. Okay, I wasn't supposed to learn all the level 7 spells. I thought those were level 8 spells that I was going to be getting. It's in the guide. Like, don't fill up all your spells. It's actually, like, I already filled them up. I think you can forget magic. But you can forget magic. You can only learn one level spell. Level 7 spell. What level spells are these? Level 7. I only get one level 7 spell slot. If I'm gonna get a level 7 spell, I definitely want to be the one that... I want to get the one that raises your damage and accuracy. Still can't... Oh, I don't have enough money. I didn't have to forget the spell. I just don't have money. Okay. Okay. Well, I just wasted money on that spell that I forgot. That's kind of funny. Didn't even think about that. I was like, what's going on here? Do I go back to Gaia and buy that blizzard spell? I can. I have 80,000. I can get 2 of the spells. That blizzard spell, do I really need to go back and get it? I feel like I probably should. That was probably going to cost me like 30,000 as well. But I don't think I can afford it. I don't think I'm going to need it. Like a blizzard spell, I don't think I'll need that. There's a cavern in the east. There's a waterfall, cavern. Definitely I need to use my boat. Yeah, my canoe. I cast Blink when used the Defender. I don't think I've ever used this. Cast Confuse when used. Gave me the cube. Warp cube. They talk about Tamat. Tamat looks like a flying dragon god. He must be the wind boss. We're now about to go fight the water boss, fight the Kraken. Yeah, I can just teleport out of the dungeon using one of my abilities. See? Lifesaver. I don't even know which way to go to get out. I think I'm gonna dip. I'll save the water fortress for tomorrow, and I'll probably will finish the game tomorrow. Play the game. It's been 7 hours so far, so it's like I'm sure my time's better than my initial playthrough. So it should only take another 7. We're at 7, maybe up to 9 hours. I don't think it'll take 10 hours. So I'm gonna go. See you guys later. All right. I'm gonna go see if I can find some people that are actually playing Battlefield Breakthrough. Alright guys,